This is not financial advice. It's not legal advice. It's for entertainment, educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff. So you get the videos I put them out, see them, I'm thinking, see, man, analyze that data. Listen, well, y'all can see I'm back. While we were out in DC at Occupy SEC 2023, I was talking with the Massolarian, and he mentioned that he had did this video called the Wall Street Conspiracy in 15 minutes. And the reason we brought that up was because the person who actually produced that movie, she was at Occupy SEC with us. But here's the thing. Prior to speaking to the Massolarian, I never heard of this movie. I never heard of this movie. So, of course, I went and watched the Massolarian's 15-minute of the Wall Street Conspiracy in 15 minutes. And I'm going to tell you something. You guys must watch that video, okay? It goes into a deep dive of the fraud and corruption in the market. And this is over 10 years ago. Over 10 years ago, there was the naked shorting, the failure to the livers, the dog pool abuse. So when they tell us that we're conspiracy theorists, that this stuff doesn't exist, they were aware of it for over 20 years. Okay, they were aware of it for over 20 years. They were going after these guys for naked shorting, destroying companies, and the people in the Senate and Congress, they refuse to do their job. They refuse to act. They refuse to protect retail investors. They refuse to protect good companies. And the sad part about that is one of the main activists, the one pushing for the end of the naked shorting, they shorted a company that had a cancer drug. They shorted a company that had a cancer drug. And tell me how ironic this is. One of the main fighters against naked shorting died of cancer. Now, had they not shorted this company into the ground, there's a possibility that that gentleman might still be alive today. So when the SEC, when the DTCC, when FINRA, when the hedgies, their co-conspirators tell you that naked shorting is a conspiracy theory, that is nonsense. The thing is, our regulatory agencies close their eyes to it. They close their eyes to it, but what we've done, we have put it back on Front Street. Everybody's talking about naked shorting and dog pool abuse, and hopefully this shames the SEC into doing their job, because it's on the front right now. It's on the front. So that's in the beginning. Please go take a look at Massolarian's The Wall Street Conspiracy in 15 minutes. And after you see that, you might even want to see the entire movie. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. It's overwhelming evidence of fraud, naked shorting, and the SEC and all our regulatory agencies were in cahoots with them, and they knew exactly what was going on, and they've allowed them to push the gas on a criminal activity. If it wasn't for AMC and GME, they would have swept it under the rug. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think about these guys knowing about it and fighting about naked shorts over 20 years ago. And our regulatory agency did nothing then, and they're trying to do nothing now, but we're not going to let them do that. Anyway, have a great day. God bless. And I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.